With this video, I will present you with evidence of classified surveillance technology used as part of the multi-person stalking, surveillance and harassment program that I've endured for at least 10 years and others around the globe that are also experiencing. All of the video clips will be from within the block that I live or exist, and some from just outside the block. Who owns this technology? Who knows about it? And is it sanctioned by our government? In this video there will be a mix of the disembodied voices for which I have no idea of the location or source, and I'll include video clips of voices from people living in the same block and a few strangers just outside the block. I have been on the receiving end of these extrajudicial operations for at least 10 years. Other targets have endured these for even longer, and some are new prey for those running this. I cannot offer you any explanation as to why I appear to be the conduit to help expose aspects of the unlawful targeting with some very solid evidence. And I can only think someone wishes for me to expose these elements that I do have proof of, and I'm extremely grateful to that person or persons that appear to be on my side for whichever reason. To some, or perhaps many people, watching and more importantly listening to the video footage, I can understand why you could conclude there's a supernatural origin. And watching this video without referring to my other evidence seen in my playlist, I can fully understand taking such a view. But when you factor in the stalking and harassment outside and a neighbour or two losing their humanity for financial or other incentives, you should then realise this is technology, but technology that is beyond what we currently have any knowledge of. I will first of all show you the inside of the block that I exist. There are 13 flats, and surprisingly I and my brother don't live at number 13, considering the stealthy destruction and disfiguring being waged upon me. We live at number 11, which is on the top third floor, and there are 4 flats on the third, second and first, and there's just 1 flat on the ground floor. I have decided to add text to my video clips of what I hear and when I believe the voice is of a disembodied nature. You don't have to agree with me on what's heard, but the fact that I'm able to capture disembodied voices in the lift, on the stairs, close to the flat and within the hallway of the flat proves something very strange is afoot, and that strangeness is classified technology. I think I've bored you enough with my intro, so let's get on to the mind warp that is some of my evidence, those disembodied voices, and also the insults, threats, etc. that emanate from those living in this block and from some strangers just outside the block. Headphones on please for the video evidence. Thanks for listening and watching. There's a guy about to pass. He doesn't look my way as I open the door, which I feel is an unnatural reaction. He has a mobile to his ear, and you can hear him or somebody say, in a normal tone, "You did it seriously." But as he passes, he adopts a more aggressive tone and says, "Move on fucking the other way." Just leaving the block, probably for my sleepover, and a male voice with an accent says, "You are a loser." Two females about to pass. One says, "You're allowed here," which is a positive message compared to most of what I hear and record. It would have been nice for her to elaborate on what she said, but maybe she'll do that another time. I trust after watching and listening to those video clips, you will be now fully aware of not only the character assassination, which even a fetus would recognise as fact, but also, and more disturbingly, those freaky, disembodied voices. If a video deserves to go viral, then surely this needs to be seen by the wider population. But jaded and realistic as I am, I also expect something of this importance to reach the usual tens of people my videos typically get. Finally, is the British government sanctioning use of these classified surveillance technologies on British citizens? I think we need to know.